Hi everyone. In this video, I will tell you what your partner or your desired person or the person that you're in no contact with, your desired person, your specific person, whoever they are, and what their thoughts about you currently. I'm going to use this deck and seek questions. Seek answers, sorry. Okay, I got some of the cards and then I asked for clarity. Okay, and I'm cutting the deck as well to see the energy. Okay, I'm just going to keep the deck here. From what I can see is, okay, the first card that I got was, you don't know how hard it was to let you go, and I love you unconditionally came after that, and then I got, I know I messed up everything. I hope you can see all the cards. Then these cards came out, so I'm going to keep them here. From what I can see is, you are definitely in no contact with this person, first of all, and this person has struggled since you have left. They've really struggled with not having you in their lives. I'm seeing someone crying in different places, so they might have cried a lot, and even though they don't seem like a person who cries a lot, also I'm getting the image of someone who I know that cries a lot. So for some of you people, it might be someone that cries a lot in their daily life anyway. So yeah, I'm seeing someone weeping, like really having like an emotional breakdown. So yes, you guys have impacted them deeply, and they really struggle with it for a long time, I'm hearing. Because I this was okay, I'll just show you. This was on the bottom of the deck. You need to let each other go, and then I cut the deck to understand like the hidden truth about their feelings, and I got, you came closer than anyone. I think it was way too much painful for them, because none of these cards are saying that they don't want you, but this was at the bottom of the deck, which tells me that this person had a very hard time emotionally, like a really hard time emotionally. And I'm just seeing the weeping visions again and again. So they had like an emotional purge after you left. And when I cut the deck, I saw you came closer than anyone. So probably for this person, you were their first real serious relationship. Or even if you weren't their first real serious relationship, you're probably that relationship in their life where they have learned a lot, like where they have learned how to understand someone else. They have learned how to understand how the other person is feeling. They learned how to feel for other people and showcase it to them, because sometimes people might have feelings but they don't show it through actions. um but here I'm seeing that they have done that. I'm seeing someone bring up flowers while picking someone up. I'm seeing someone waiting in a car while the other person gets off a work shift. I'm seeing someone bring up delivery, mail, soup when you're sick, like different things. I'm just seeing like acts of services, like, acts of service when you're doing stuff for your partner again and again. And I cut the deck again, and it says, I wish things could be different. I'm going to ask for some clarity about what happened between you guys, and I'll see it through the lens of their feelings. What happened between them? Okay, I don't react when people mention you. So this person is well connected to your family and friends. I'm also seeing like a family dinner, seeing like a barbecue. I'm seeing family parties, occasions where family and friends are there, like house parties. So this person is definitely well connected with both of you guys, and I have the feeling that when people, o- obviously the people that are mutuals between both of you guys, people who know both of you mutually, when they inquire about you to them, and when they inquire about him or her or them to you, you don't react, because I'm seeing, I feel like I'm feeling like this in my intuition, that this card represents both of you. When I asked for clarity, I got this, but I feel like it's just not for your specific person, but it's you too. And I also feel like you guys probably met in some sort of a social setting. Like, I'm seeing a real life interaction, I'm seeing a real life meeting. You guys met through some sort of a work event. For some of you guys, it's like meeting someone on campus, meeting someone doing a hobby together, or probably being enrolled in a cooking class. I just saw people interacting and laughing on a in a cooking class. Also, movie nights. You guys probably met at some sort of a movie night. You know, karaoke bar, things like that. So you guys met each other, and probably I'm seeing there were other people involved. Like, you met when there were other people there. So you were both just, seeing some sense of comfort, in the sense that you felt like at peace when you met them. And you also felt like, this person can be a good friend too, and also, like, you also felt like you have known them for a while. Or maybe you didn't have that feeling, but that's just the way you acted with them. Like, you became like really strong buddies with each other, if that makes any sense. So that's why now this person is really affected, because you are gone, and they don't know how to get you back. And I don't know, let me ask for more clarity. Can you help give us more clarity on the situation? Okay, one card came out. And I also got this at the bottom of the deck. I'm not available. I feel like this person. Okay, I'm just gonna cut the deck again. Okay. Okay. I feel like this person is literally not available to you, but it's not just that they're not talking to you, but it's like they're trying to mentally close off themselves to you, or the thoughts of you. But when I cut the deck, I saw that I bury myself in work to forget you. So this is what I saw. And I cut the deck again, and I saw that I'm starting to understand our connection. So this person wasn't like, I feel like they didn't have a strong sense of who they were. I'm not saying that they didn't understand how much they liked you or how much they were, in love with you. They understand all of that, but I'm sensing that they didn't have a strong foothold of who they were as a person when they were in love with you, or when they were dating you, when you guys had some sort of a relationship. And also, from the cards that I've gotten, I feel like you guys never got in a relationship, like a proper relationship. I mean, you can call anything a relationship, like anything could be a relationship, but it's like, a proper relationship that has like names and stuff. Or maybe you guys acted like you were each other's girlfriend or boyfriend or partner, spouse, whatever, but it's like before it could get like really really serious, like get to a very serious stage, like putting real time commitment down, like I'm seeing people buying a house together and stuff. Like when it got to that stage, this fell apart. Also for some people I'm seeing like engagement rings, so probably it broke apart before that. And for some people I'm seeing it being like a situationship. That's what I was trying to say, but it's trying to not come across as mean. But yeah, I felt like for some people it's like, you guys are doing things that a proper, you know significant other would do for them. For them, like I'm seeing someone, you know pack lunch boxes for their boyfriend or their girlfriend, or buying flowers, or making snacks because they're having a hard time at work or a hard time at school, like doing everything to be a supportive partner. But you guys never had that conversation, like, DTF, define the friendship. I don't know. I read that somewhere. Like you guys never had that, like sorry, DTR, define the relationship. So you guys never had that. Like you just went with the flow, you just jumped directly into the relationship. But if someone asked you, it's not like you couldn't have said something. It's not like it was not a real conversation. You guys never got to that point of that serious conversation for some of you guys. And for some of you guys, I'm also seeing people living together but not getting to the stage of a real commitment. I don't know how to say that. It's not applicable. Like, what is a real commitment, anyways? But whatever you think would be a real commitment, like a legal commitment or whatever, it never got to that stage. That's what I'm seeing here. So, yeah. And I think that's why this card came out. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I feel like since they know that they couldn't offer you this, like, since you know that they uh they can never offer you this, and that's why I think you guys cut contact. You guys, I'm seeing some people l- leaving the other person on read, like you didn't even acknowledge, didn't even say anything, you just left. I'm seeing someone, buying groceries or buying a nice hot meal and leaving it on the kitchen table and just leaving, not writing a note or anything, just like leaving them. So And I think them watching you go like that, it really messed up. It really messed them up for a bit. Also, like when this card came out, normally it comes out in a very romantic aspect, like, when you spend a special day together with your partner, or your spouse or whatever. But I feel like this was the day that you left, and this is what they replay on their mind every day. It's like they go to that memory to hurt themselves, like willingly. They remember the last text you have sent them. They can even, like, I'm seeing someone who can literally say it for word for word. And for some people, I'm seeing that you guys send them like a paragraph, you know recounting all the reasons you cannot be with them. And they can, like, say that, like, verbally without making any sort of mistake. And for some of you guys, I feel like you are you were the people who got that message, and you can say that. So yeah, sorry if I, like, said something. um yeah, I think, yeah, I even wanted to apologize. So I don't know why I just apologize in the middle. I feel like that was you, or that was them. They were like, they wanted to say that, like, sorry, I'm not trying to hurt you or anything. Sorry, I did that at an opportune time, but this has happened and there's nothing I can do about it. But they never said that. They never sent that message. Or perhaps you wanted to send them that message, but you never got around to sending them. It's like an unfinished loop in both of you's brains. Like, they replay that conversation over and over again. They replay that memory where you have left them. And it's the same with you, because you wanted to say that sorry, but you don't want to say that, because it's like, sometimes people say things that are untextable, you know because, for also, I'll say that for some people, I'm seeing that you told them that you cannot do this because you have deeper feelings. You want to take things to the next step, or to the next stage, and this person was like, but I'm not ready for that. I'm literally saying, I'm not ready for the relationship. I'm not ready for this relationship. And that's why you just closed the door, because it really hurt you deeply, but you didn't want them to know how deeply it hurt you. For some people, that will be applicable. And yeah, I feel like that's why it's an open loop, because it feels like you guys both have unfinished business with each other, if that makes any sense. Or I think that makes perfect sense, because that's why, um, their brains go to that point, because when something is unfinished, when a conversation is unfinished, or if anyone feels like they didn't get a proper resolution for something, they will keep replaying that moment, or that message, or that conversation, or that relationship memory, so they can get some sort of closure. But that never came. And I feel like it's the same for both of you, because if you would have said something, they would have said something back, but you didn't send the answer. You just left, or they just left, and it just remained hanging in into the ether, like your feelings, the things you guys wanted to say to each other. I'm just getting this really unfinished business feeling, hanging in a vacuum. I don't know, I'm feeling that. So I think it's significant for some of you guys in this collective. um yeah. Then I'm getting back to these cards that I saw, and I'm like, yeah, they acknowledge that it was very hard to let you go. And obviously, if they are thinking this deeply about you, there's love there. So, and that love is not unfazed despite whatever has happened between you guys, and they still love you unconditionally. And also, like, they blame themselves for it. Like, they think that they were the ones who messed up everything. Even though there are parts of the relationship where you both needed to work on together, but they are taking the whole blame upon themselves because they seem like that kind of person. Like, they've seemed like that kind of person who rushes in and, takes the whole weight of the world on their shoulders, and they beat themselves to it. For some of you guys in the collective, that person could be you, or it could be that you guys are mirroring each other at this point. So yeah, that could be significant. Then I saw we will be together again. I'm becoming a better person. The timing just wasn't right for us. So it could be that they do want to work on things. They do want to work on things. And they do want to try again. And they feel like this no contact situation is the time that where they're working on themselves. They're trying to become a better person for you and also for them, because they do want to have a happy, stable, fulfilling, emotionally satisfied relationship with you. So let me see what are their thoughts on this. Will they be able to achieve that? Let me see. This person could achieve this relationships. Right now, also, I regret lying to you came out. I don't know. This feels like an extra message because it asked a very action oriented question, because I want you to know what they would do, like what would be the, like, the final outcome in this relationship situationship. But that card just came out. um I'll get to it. But when I asked spirit about, what would they do, and the answer is, my life is not as together as it seems. So I feel like they're taking the time to focus on themselves. They're taking the time to, like they said, they're trying to become a better person for you. Cutting the deck, I'm seeing I love you. So I love you has came out twice in this reading. And for some of you guys, I feel like this person is coming back, but they will come back with some sort of a hesitation, because here, um I cut the deck, and I'm getting this. I look for you everywhere. And then I cut the deck again, and I got this. I feel you even though we are apart. And there is this card where they do say we will be together again. So they will try it again. They will, yeah. But they are hesitating because, first of all, they already have these fears that I know I messed up everything. But when I cut the deck, I saw that they are hesitating with you because of this card. One second, I'll show you. I couldn't let you get close to me. I feel like this person, I won't say that they're confused. They do know what they want, and they do want to be with you again, because that card, we will be together again, It came out, I think, third or fourth. I think it came out as the third or fourth card in the very beginning. So it's like they do know that. Sorry, the cards are a mess right now. So I feel like they do know that, you know, they want you, obviously. I love you has came out twice in this reading. Nothing in this reading is a coincidence. And you can see it yourself. I'm becoming a better person is on top of we will be together again. So they are utilizing this silence as a person to, take stock of what has happened or what is happening uh in their love life, or how they have, like, acted in their love life so far, how they have treated their partners so far, and they want to be a better partner this time. They want to do things differently. But yeah, I feel like when they come back, they will come back with some sort of a hesitation because of this card. I couldn't let you get close to me. um they do, I feel like they are the person who do keep themselves like really well hidden from other people. Like when you meet them, they are very, for some people I'm seeing a very normal person, like someone who looks bored, disinterested. And then I'm seeing like the exact opposite person, like someone who's very happy go lucky, who's making everyone laugh, making jokes, making jokes at the expense of themselves, just to get like a rise out of people in a funny way, not in a mean or a sarcastic way, just like trying to lighten the mood, lighten the atmosphere wherever they go. um Also, like, I'm seeing someone who's also like, the more happy they are, they also have that much capacity to be like really sad. Yeah, I'm seeing that. And also, like, the bored and disinterested person also feels like really deeply. That's why it's a mask for other people. Also, I saw this when I cut the deck again. So this is the second time I'm seeing this. I look for you everywhere. So I think till the time that they come back, they will keep looking for you everywhere, because you are a loop. You are an open loop in their mind. And also, like, this card just slid, and this is on the bottom of the deck. You were the best thing in my life. Obviously, this is why they're going to come back. They will perhaps come back with some sort of a hesitation. They wouldn't know what to say. They would. I'm also seeing someone, type a text and then deleting it a few times and then sending something that sounds very weird, like a very formal text, but half of it sounds like personal, but the next half of it sounds like, we are closing the business because our, our working hours are over. Like half of it sounds like corporate business email stuff. So they will send you like a very weird text. Half of it be probably personable, and half of it would be like really formal, and you wouldn't know like why is this person texting you like that, because that sounds like weird. But that's how they will come back. They wouldn't know what to say, so they will try their best. That's what I'm seeing. And they will also like try to make it up to you. I'm also seeing someone again, like, making an effort for you. I'm seeing someone mm, cooking dinner, doing the dishes. I'm seeing someone cooking for you in a kitchen, cooking for your family. And if you have kids, I'm specifically seeing like someone cutting up fruit for the kids, like, and giving it to the kids. So maybe if some of you guys in the collective have kids, this person will be very nice. uh and they will be like a parent figure to your kids as well, and also like to your pets. For some people, I'm also seeing them like taking your pets to their grooming sessions, like walking them, feeding them. I'm literally seeing them bring like a water dish for your pets to drink from. So things like that, like they will make it up to you for the time that you have lost. And I also read this quote today, or was it like a YouTube video title somewhere, that God will make up for the time you have lost. So yeah, and it just came to my mind. um so I feel like this is what is coming through even from the divine. I feel like if and when this person comes back, and I won't say like if, I'm saying when, because this person is coming back, because they're being haunted by you. Again, I saw this again. So I literally saw this as I was saying that. So they will be coming back because they are being haunted by you in a sense, like, and they know that you want to talk to them as well. So they will be coming back, and they will try their best to make it up to you. And then the ball will be technically in your court. I would say that you would also have the upper hand in the relationship, because I feel like in the beginning it was you who fell first, but it would be them who fell harder. So that will be the sort of relationship you're going to have with this person. And yeah, that's all I have for you today. If you like this message and this reading, please consider subscribing to the channel. It supports the channel, it supports me as a content creator, spiritual creator, and etc. And if you like this reading, please uh, like this video. It also supports the video. It helps other people find this video. And if there's any relevant messages that is for other people, it literally helps them find it. And also, if you need any additional clarity or something, if you want to say something, you can comment on the below this video. And yeah, thank you for seeing this video, being here. It's nice to make these videos, and I'm hoping to help people out with their current situations, and whatever season they are in their life with this. I don't know why I'm making the outro so long. Thank you for coming and listening to me. It was nice having you here. Have a good day or night. Bye.